What is going on, everyone? Welcome. We are back with Maximum Football, man. I'm having fun playing this game, if the thumbnail did not give it away. And I really just want to dial in the sliders. You know, we left our last stream, and it was Kimway just looking at basically two main issues. Was one, increase the run blocking or rushing success for both the user and the CPU, and then trying to get the CPU quarterback to go deep a little bit more. And so that's what we are going to be testing right now, playing around with some stuff, just to see if there's any particular setting or slider that impacts the quarterback not throwing the football down the field as much, or maybe something to help them throw the football down the field a little bit more. And so that's all we're going to be doing is just trying to get the run blocking up. So before we dive into a game here and test this out, I did hop on ahead of time and I was thinking about some stuff. So we'll kind of go over this together. I will ask your opinion, whoever's here willing to give it. So automatically we're gonna, run blocking was at a plus 25%. We're just gonna max it out to 50, and hopefully that fixes it. And even if run blocking or run success is too good, we know we just work our way down. But we know at 25%, with the block shedding at 25%, and the broken tackle nerf, that running success just wasn't there. I mean, you have a couple good runs, but overall it wasn't consistent, something you could use consistently. And so we're trying to just dial that in. And then the other big one is going to be the quarterbacks, which I haven't made a change yet. I wanted your guys' opinion. We've been playing with accuracy at 25, and the accuracy hasn't even been an issue really for the user or the CPU. And I was thinking about it, and I think the reason why is because we increased the ball speed, so the ball's getting to where it's going faster. And before, that slower ball speed was allowing defenders to make and break on balls. So with that increased the ball speed, I do believe we might need to just go down here. We'll see what happens. The pass accuracy didn't really seem to have an impact when we raised it back up, of them going deeper or not. One thing I also did, just to try to add a little bit more chance to it, is I did slightly increase break press. This was at 0% before. We're going to do a slight buff. We still want the zone and man defense higher because passing was just too easy on default. But that's it. So we're going to hop in and play and see how this impacts those two main areas, right? I mean, ideally in a perfect world, both teams are just going to run the ball non-stop, and we're going to be like, all right, we got to come back and nerf this. We know we need to be higher than 25%, but 50% is just too much. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in. Unless anybody before we get started has any questions, I do like to have someone at least let me know my audio is good before we go, but we don't have that many people in the stream right now, so I think we're just gonna dive in. And check out these changes that we just made. And we did play against the Birmingham State Spikes last time. We'll just continue. I want to try a different... Yo, Big Papa, welcome, bro. Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you being here, brother. How's my audio, friend? Let's go ahead and switch over to... Alright, it's all good? Cool. Oh, we got a snow game. So, clearly the time of year isn't a factor, because we're in the second week of the season, which you would, you know, be like September, and we got a snow game. So, I do anticipate down the line that weather will be tied more to the time of the year. I mean, it is cool that we can get a snow game, but definitely need to have it make sense, right? Second game of the season. Every once in a while on those pitches, they get that little glitch where like the running back does not know where to go. And I think it's always on that halfback lead pitch strong. Every single time. That's what the only time. It's always on those little pitches. Oh! Just breaking some tackles, man. I like the spin, and then he just broke an arm tackle. I mean, that was pretty realistic. Obviously, I would have enjoyed getting the stop, getting the ball, but, you know, what is it? Defensive line. There we go. There's a deep shot. Oh my, threaded the needle. Good pocket movement. I thought our DB was going to swat that away. Looked like he had it. Alright, well, we didn't get to see much with the run, as the one time they tried to run it, it was the glitch, but we'll see. Now, pass accuracy is nerfed all the way down. So that means we're going to be testing. We'll do some run testing, because it was balanced, you know. We couldn't run the ball any better than the CPU could before. It was very inconsistent. There's a seal. Why does Madden gameplay look so much better than this? Because it is. Dude, that's a AAA game. This is a free game. You don't gotta spend a penny on this game. But it has a lot of potential. And it's fun. Like, I'm playing it because I'm having fun playing it. Because if you see what they're trying to do, and you know that they just need more time, more support, you see the vision, you see the potential. There we go. Had a couple big plays. I wonder if that's due to I increased the press, and now we've had a couple just catch and runs. Granted, ours wasn't that far because we were already at midfield. Can they put real? No, but you can, bro. This game is fully customizable. So right now it's only the college version of the game. So they have the Dynasty mode for college. They have their pro version where you can be like NFL or, you know, pro football. That's coming out probably around August or September. But you can create jerseys. You can edit the jerseys of every single team. You can upload logos, use whatever. They have all the tools to make your own jerseys. You can edit all the players. There's a lot you can do. I mean, you will be able to make this not an exact replica of the NFL, obviously, but you will be able to make teams that would, you know, look like the Vikings or whatever. BB, I'm impressed with Max Football. Downloaded and was expecting to mess with this. Newest patch really improved the game. I mean, I never played it before, but I will tell you, I'm impressed with the game too. There obviously are glitches, and I'll call out the glitches. And I'll call out stuff I don't like. We're trying to fix some of this stuff. There's that glitch. Watch, it's gonna be that play. Halfback lead pitch strong. That play's glitched. I'll have to provide some feedback. Actually, I'm gonna clip that so I can send it in the Discord. That's a glitched play. That happens every single play. The running back does that. So now we can't even see if their running game is gonna work. It did look stupid. They're still, dude. It's a new game. It's got some bugs. There's bugs. Remember last year, College Football 25 released and the pursuit angles? Remember that? There's an off-target throw. Games come out with bugs, man. And you have to lower your expectations or give more leniency when you're able to download and play the game for free. Ooh, injury. But outside, I like that. Muscle soreness, and he's laying on the field. I like that. We'll sub in. So outside that and that halfback pitch play, which that's the main bug that I've seen. Ooh, I don't like this. We're going to audible. They're impressed. All right. $2K comes out with bugs. Madden comes out with bugs. Let's run this play action here. Oh, nope, I hit the wrong play. Ooh. They look like they're blitzing maybe. We're going to send him on a streak. We'll just chuck it up. Nope. I like the underneath. Oh, no. Did you get into the Ultimate Team yet? No, I haven't. I did right before I went live. I bought the $40 package. I'm supporting them, man. I'm having fun with this. So I bought the full $40 Dynasty and franchise mode. But I haven't gotten into the online Ultimate Team yet. I have a ton of packs to open. Just because, again, I could be wrong. But everything I've seen is the online is very choppy and buggy. And they need to just kind of get their servers in line. Oh my, what a catch. What a catch in traffic. The injuries are bugged. Never hit the button. Let the timer run. They'll give you the worst play. Okay, good to know, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, you've been playing this a lot more than me. You know a lot more about this. I appreciate you coming in and giving me information, man. I really do. Let's real quick here. Darth's in here. I know he says this game looks like shit or looks worse than Madden or whatever, but the reason I'm playing this game is because there's some really cool moments. It's a little bug, but the online is beautiful. Can you explain to me a little bit, like, what you mean by that? Because maybe I will try it out. Because this game isn't going to be cheesy online. I just want to appreciate. I hope they fix quarterback stepping up in the pocket. Let me move my. I get so confused. There we go. I was in the Madden 26 beta and I was going into instant replay, and now I gotta remember the controls for this. To just jump up in between two guys, moss them like that. That was pretty sweet. You're ranked 10 out of 100 on the Ultimate Team? Holy smokes, dude. Bro, you just saw a DB get mossed. I didn't even use or catch that. They got some great mossing animations. Online has a lot of rubber banding. Yeah, I'm not usering. I don't want to user. You guys know me. I'm not a... I couldn't find anyone open. So I just chucked it. I want to run the ball here. There's just not a lot of running plays being called. All of our runs are going to be out of shotgun, it looks like, too. Oofta. Man, even with... I hate user catch because it overrides the player ratings. I didn't realize it was... I thought it was second down. Shoot, I'm an idiot. That was a stupid play call. We'll try to take the 3 here. Should be good. Let's go. Got it. I don't like user catching because it overrides the player ratings. I will say Madden 26, they added a setting now that you can turn on where the wide receiver on your team will attempt a catch based on his ratings if you don't override it. So they will, based on the ratings and AI and all that stuff, if they need to do a possession catch and you don't press for possession catch, they will try a possession catch for you. If it's a deep ball, they will try an aggressive catch for you. If they need to do a run after, I just kicked this out of bounds. They'll do a run after catch for you. You can turn it on. So now it's even better not user catching. So props to Madden for that, man. Props to Madden. One thing about this game, the user is key to the catches. What do you mean by that? Because I haven't user catched one time. But it sounds like I shouldn't. We're gonna stand this. You won't have to in Madden 26 anymore. And you get crazy cool. There we go. All right, so he's going deep. He's already attempted 2 deeper passes. Oops, remember we gotta do this. Than what we had been seeing before. Let's go right here. I gotta do this. Let's get a little bit more room here. Yeah, Big Papa, it's really awesome, man. I'm seeing some really cool stuff. You've seen a little bit of it too, you know what I mean? I like to stand in the pocket, and I like that he just overthrew him. And he's going down the field. I like that. I like that. And another deep shot. Off target because this maybe the weather? I don't know. Maybe we need to increase it a little bit. But we weren't seeing him throw this deep last time when we played. It was all underneath stuff. This playbook is all about the pass, man. Madden 26 is going to be very good. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the beta, man. Ooh. Let's run the ball here. I need to try to establish the run. Man, we got run blocking max, dude. And it still doesn't make a difference. It's got to be that block. You can't stream the beta, bro. It's closed. Bro, I'm having a good time with the maximum football game. But do you think if I could stream the Madden 26 beta, I'd be streaming this right now? Oh, let him, but we're not going to pick up that first down. Shoot. I will tell you, though, as far as the new coach dynamic AI or the DNA or whatever you want to call it, I was playing the Cowboys yesterday, and they were 4th and 1 from their side of the 50, but it was like the 47 or 48. They went for it. That's new. All right, let's see. Can we get run going? If the running is, I mean, we haven't been able to run the ball either, so I might back out and try something with the run here. No, not at this point. Because it's not a direct competitor. You don't have any licensing for college football. You don't have any licensing for NFL. But what this is a great opportunity for a AAA studio to come in and buy, was it Modus Games Makes Maximum? To buy them if they were to acquire license. For example, if 2K gets in on the NFL license, all right, I've seen enough. We're gonna back out and make some adjustments to get the run game going. That's what we're doing. We're testing. So y'all know what it is. I like the passing down the field, though. I don't really want to lose that. All right. Yo, Big Pop, appreciate that. Yeah, that's kind of what I think it is. So imagine 2K gets in and the NFL shares the license. Not an exclusive license, but shares the license. For 2K as a company, it makes more sense to go out and buy Maximum Football from Modus Games, who already have a very strong foundation with their physics-based gameplay, built on Unreal Engine 5. A lot of the foundation is there, and then 2K can take their resources of being a AAA developer, hire up a big crew, throw money into it, and they could have a very competitive game in 1 to 2 years. Not only that, they already have the foundation built for college, because this game is both. Alright, so we had run blocking up to 50%. It made no difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this back down to 25%. I like the deep shots. I'm going to just nerf this or buff this just a little bit. We'll play with it. It was a weather game though, so maybe I'll leave it because the weather, you know, you're going to have a couple more issues with the weather. I think we got to do block shedding. I'm nervous that this is going to reduce that pass rush. So one reason passing was so easy in this game is because you had all day in the pocket. There was no push. I'm nervous about that. I don't want to go crazy here. I'm going to just go down to like 15%. because that run blocking maxed out didn't change anything for running. But yeah, so I did buy the whatchamacallit here, and it gave me like, I didn't buy the season pass. This game will be fun in a year or two. Have to play it on mute while listening to music or something. Presentation is total garbage. I mean, you could definitely do that, Tweaked. I don't think you have to wait a year or two to play it. I think this is a good time to play it now. So the other thing you can look at it is like this. You got a little over 2 weeks till college football comes out if you're getting the early access. If you're not getting the early access, you have just under 3 weeks. The Dynasty mode in this is insane. Insane. So why not, like, and for Darth who's in here, you can go in and let me go to my current roster. Go to my quarterback. So Owens is my junior quarterback. He's a 92 overall. I can customize him right here. And I can go in here. Nope, I don't want to do that. How do I adjust his height and weight? What? There's his head. But how do I move this down? Well, that's not a good example, I guess. Hey, Elijah, what's going on, man? Presentation and immersion is important to you. I feel you. The one thing you can do, Tweaked, turn off the commentary. They have a great stadium and crowd atmosphere. Oh, I can just change his hair. Don't have a lot of hair options. I actually haven't done this yet, so we're doing this for the first time together. Do I gotta do with a beard? Let me give him a beard. Looks a little bit better. Do you have to unlock hair? Yes, Big Papa. So the roadmap is, I'll show you the roadmap. All right. We're looking a little bit better here. Face paints. I know I just unlocked something. So the roadmap is Dynasty mode is out right now. Their Pro franchise mode is coming out probably around the time Madden releases. I'd say beginning of September, Labor Day weekend. Franchise mode will be out. Whatever you do in your Dynasty, your players, you save that draft class, you can import it straight into your franchise mode. So you'll be able to play with your college team in Dynasty, and then when you switch over to your profile, you bring that draft class in, you might be able to draft one of your players that you played with at the college level. Woohoo! Yeah, they got some cool stuff in here, man. Customization is unmatched. I wish I could, you can put tattoos on people. We're actually gonna play around with this real quick. I haven't done this before. I got these helmets. I just unlocked when I bought the full thing, you get a bunch of stuff. Obviously, that's not going to work for a quarterback. That's not going to work for a quarterback. That's dope, but not going to work for a quarterback. No. Absolutely, Big Papa. That's what I'm saying. I have a lot of fun in this. Here, oh, I got the legendary. Okay. Mouth guards. Look at the mouth guards you can get, y'all. And here's the thing. So you can buy these with either the gold, which I have 22,000, you guys can see, and I had 20,000 just for downloading the game. I got an extra 2,500 when I bought the whichever, and then you can earn more as you play the game just from doing the rewards. Then I have max stacks. I had 650 just from downloading the game, and then I got 1,250 or 1,200 when I bought the whatchamacallit. But either way, that's how you can get this stuff. You can unlock it that way. We can... Let's see here. What if I want to change him to... So I can do... We can do that. We can do that. We're going to do that. Oh no. I think I just... I don't have it unlocked yet. Oops. But seeing all the stuff you can do... Oh, snap! Might as well put on my, my stuff, you know what I mean? I don't have the hand warmer unlocked yet. Okay. Gloves, you got some pretty cool gloves here, but he's a quarterback, so we're not going to worry about that. Oh, yeah. They got Adidas in this game. I think someone was mentioning that last time we played. So yeah, anyway. Now we just changed it. How do you get the Madden 26 beta? They just randomly sent it out to people based off of... EA said it was based off of the most engaged users or something like that. I don't know. By the way, here's your stadium. You manage all this stuff. I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for, even if it's just 3 weeks and you stop playing the game when College Football comes out. What was I gonna do here? You can upgrade your stadium. Stadium select. Now I just got a new stadium, which we're gonna switch over to here. So as you play stuff in the game, you can pay to unlock stadiums. This is what I was at. We're gonna pay this stadium. I don't have enough money yet. I only have $6 million. Oops. Why am I... Dude, I don't know. I just picked this team. But this isn't my real franchise, or Dynasty. This is just gonna be... this is just a throwaway one. I got Dynasty tickets. Also, we're gonna go back to the pro offense because Modern College, there's no from under... Ooh! Single back, 4 wide tight, gun solo. Let's look at the pro style. Single back, doubles. We're gonna try balance, man. Let's do it. So, Talon, yeah, I think that part's bugged. You have to click R3. So it acts like you click R2 right there to cycle through. You actually have to click... We got another snow game. You have to click R3, and then it'll let you do it. But to answer your question, Chili, I did not initially receive a Madden 26 beta code. I did not get that email. I was not lucky. But I did hit up a dev that I've been building a relationship with the last 3 years, and just shot my shot and was like, hey man, I didn't get one, but I busted my butt making content, and he knows, and he was able to... I didn't know if he was actually going to have one to give me, but he did, and that's how I got in the beta. And I am extremely grateful, and I am thoroughly in enjoyment of the game. Put your hand on the camera, Lamar Jackson at it. That ain't me, man. That ain't me. I don't do stuff like that. I just couldn't pull it off. All right, let's see if running is improved. That's our main thing. I really liked, we had the off-target throws. I want to make sure that the running is improved. Stiff arm. I can remember the controls are so much different than Madden and Culture Ball. All right. So as long as that reduction to block shedding didn't like drastically nerf the pass rush, we're gonna be good to go here. Good play. All right, so we're gonna have to, after this play, we're gonna have to break down pass rush to make sure that's still where it was at. Well, I got sacked. I couldn't find anyone open. Might have seen some stonewalling in there. God, I hate. Let's take a look here. No, little bit of push. Let's go back here and look again here. Let's take a look down the line. This is a great way to see it. So the pressure only came from 97, just disengaging from number 73. There was a little bit of push from the edge rushers, but he didn't go anywhere. We'll have to monitor that, but I couldn't find anybody open. I guess I had him in the flat. That's a long throw though. Wait, did they just announce that? What'd the Rockets give up for him? Hold on. Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number 10 pick, and 5 second-round picks. That's some 2K shit right there, all the second-round picks. Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and the number 10 pick. So Suns now have Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Dylan Brooks. But they can move Devin Booker back to the 2 with Jalen Green right there. I would imagine they freed up some cap space too. They were over it anyway, but they'll... And then at the number 10 pick, they'll go grab a big, I'm assuming, grab a center. I like the extra dropped balls and stuff like that because of the weather, you guys. I really do appreciate that. You don't see Jalen Green being a point guard? I mean, I guess they could keep Devin Booker at point and put Jalen Green over at the 2. I mean, he's a combo guard, so he'll run both. Ooh. He just came through like crazy right there. Alright, let's remember these controls here. Probably have to increase. Well, I mean, we're missing throws like that. Alright, that's our cue to be like, alright, we gotta increase pass accuracy. I wasn't sure last game because it was all deep shots, you know? Oh, nice pick! Let's go. I'm assuming they'll add a little bit more head tracking into that because I'm not sure he should have been able to intercept that, but... Guess I'll boot up 2K and make the trade myself using someone's roster. Someone's roster or the person's roster. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Let's look at this here. I like the drop back. Now he turns. He has no idea this ball's out. Quarterback under threw this ball a little bit. I feel like the game has a lot of potential. The on-field game is not better than Madden, let's be honest, but it's good and it has a lot of potential. So I don't like this dude jumped and intercepted it when he wasn't seeing the ball. So it's just stuff that they can add, you know. Head tracking so they can't make interceptions if they didn't see the ball, like what happened right there. We're checking this up to Baker, man. I love the pass trajectories. Love the pass trajectories in this game. And the instant replays are really good in this. I mean, I love that I can just drop that in. Didn't look at the wide receiver first either, yeah. So it's just little small things like that. I mean, we dealt with psychic DBs in EA games for up until last year was like the first, but they even expanded on it this year. So, I mean, we've been dealing with it I mean, their big feature this year is guys who aren't looking at the ball can't make the interceptions. So, really, it's been a thing in EA games for a long time too. So, we'll give them some slack, you know what I mean? EA is able to find, you know, put in the head tracking where they can't make a play unless they're looking at it. Maximum can add it to the list. Large it on the fade. Oh my god, he caught that? No, he didn't. I thought he caught that. We gotta look at that one again. I thought he caught that, you guys. I will say passing is a lot of fun in this game. I wish they had more pass plays. More plays in general, more diverse playbooks. I'm assuming that's coming, though, because according to Ryan Moody, that's the easiest thing for a game developer to add is plays and playbooks. So, should be very easy for them to add a bunch of plays and diversified playbooks. Just chuck this up. I'm hating that we gotta go back to the block shedding, y'all. There's just not any pass rush. Good defensive play right here. But when I tell you guys the reason I was making some of these changes to like the DB and stuff is because look at, there's no pass rush. And it's all Cyclic DBs was really bad. I think it was in 23. It's been bad in a lot of EA games, but credit where it's due. They're fixing it. It's not been an issue in 26 beta. So they are just getting no push. I can't stand that. Let's fix it. Let's try to fix it. That's what we're here doing, man. I think the passing game is in a sweet spot. I like where it's at. Actually, we're going to increase the pass accuracy a little bit. We did say that. So let's go over here. Let's bump pass accuracy. We'll go to like 40. We know 25, there wasn't much there. But I like how all this feels right now. Yeah, the game's free, bro. Game is 100% free. Pass blocking success is down 50%. Run blocking success is up 25%. Doesn't seem to matter. We have overall success for the pass rush defense is at 50%. You guys are seeing just not much there for that. We had block shedding, ability to shed blocks, which shouldn't, matter for the push. But it seems to. I'm really trying to... Part of me, I want to get your guys' opinion on this because you guys are here and like I'm trying to go in the direction you guys like to go too. I'm curious if, when we've ran into this in games before, if sometimes stuff's like reversed or we interpret it incorrectly. Part of me wants to see what defensive pass rush at 0, pass blocking at 50%, like a plus 50% would look like. And we had run blocking at 50% and it seemed to make no difference. But the pass rush felt really good right here. This was the issue, the run blocking. I mean, the running was really the break tackle. Their success was because they were just breaking tackles left and right. What about down the field? What do you mean, fam? Can you elaborate on that? Yo, 305 Day County, what's going on? Are you talking about their ability to shed blocks like a wide receiver's blocking a DB and the DB is able to shed that block, or a tight end's running on the field and he hits a linebacker and you're not seeing the linebacker's able to shed that block? Which would impact running, you're 100% correct. Which is why I thought just doing this I want to try it. Pass blocking is still way too good for negative 50% in my opinion. Like, we got this minimized as much as we can go. We got their pass rush max as much as we can go. And it's still that a lot of the stonewalling. The one thing that did help was the block shedding. And so part of me, for shits and giggles, you guys, shits and giggles, we'll run like one possession. I just want to see what this looks like. No. No, I don't. No, I don't. I was thinking about swapping them. Well, yeah, we will. And we'll put block shading down to 50%. We're gonna just do a complete swap. And let's just see what the difference is, because we went in instant replay. You guys have seen that there's still not a lot of push from the defensive line. Dynasty plays better than Exhibition. So once I realized that, I realized I'm never going back to Exhibition to test the sliders, because Dynasty plays 1,000 times. It plays different and it plays better. And we got another night game. This game looks so good at night, you guys. Once you play the game in Dynasty and see how much better it plays in Exhibition, there's no going back. And I think a lot of people are downloading this game and they're going to play an Exhibition. And that's why they're just like, oh, this game's this, you know, whatever. It plays better in Dynasty. And, you know, EA has had the same issue with college football and Madden. Their games in the past, 26 remains to be seen, have played better in Play Now than in their Dynasty and franchise modes. Broken tackle. But even there, look at the and maybe that's that defensive IQ. Remember, I had the defensive IQ nerfed, but we got run blocking maxed out here, y'all. And look at him get straight through the line. The linebacker blitzes, bounces off that tackle. Remember, we have the blocking sliders maxed out. And look at them all already coming right for the guy. We'll try it on offense once. It might be the defensive IQ, you guys. I think it's the defensive IQ. Oops. He ran into a double team. Yeah, there was a guy there to block. So let's look at the push here potentially. Look at that. No push. They're going backwards other than one guy. We don't even need to see anymore. Let's revert. I just wanted to see if there was some shit reversed. That's all I wanted to do. We're going to play against a different team too, just because it's getting a little stagnant, playing against the same team. And we'll let this one run a little bit longer, I think. Alright, so let's go back here. We want that. Pass blocking is down here. Run blocking can stay there. Let me just get back to where we had it here. I initially had this at, and this was for the, that was for these. I'm going to offset it with that. I'll keep man coverage here. If I can't have defensive IQ up, all right, we're gonna actually play a game for a while. Unless there's something brutal. We're gonna simulate a week 2. I do want to do the CPU versus CPU at some point. Upstate New York Siberian Tigers. Yeah, I feel it. I mean, we're very close. Like, I'm having fun with the gameplay. I'm just, you guys should know me right now. I like really try hard to get it. Actually, I got to do something real quick here. I need to... I'm not doing any of the recruiting or anything like that. I need to do this for just a challenge to earn points. So we'll go here. Can I upgrade him? Yeah, I can. Where does it show how much? Release speed, I love that. Dude's legit. But where do I see? Yo, D-Man Shy, what's going on, man? Mike, he's had that channel for a while now. I'll tell y'all a little bit more than you know. I was talking with Bordeaux yesterday, and I was kind of giving him a little bit of the information about that ordeal. I didn't know he said he was thinking about making the video. I didn't know he was actually going to do it. I think it was great, but I told him, I was like, dude, we got your back. Now, he's obviously huge. I'm a nobody in the community, but everyone has his back. You look at the comments, everybody has his back. And that's what I was saying. I was subscribed to Moody for over a decade, and I really enjoyed his breakdowns and saying this needs to get better, this needs to get better, this needs to get better. But it turned into breakdowns and all negative and no positive. It used to be like he would talk about what was good, you know, blah, blah, blah. Now it just turns into this game's trash, don't even try it, blah, 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 blah. Like, not a single positive thing. And then I was talking to some other, you know, people. I was like, and it's gotten to the point too where even if EA does do positive stuff like this year, it's because it's 10 years too late, or it's 2 years late. Now it's spun negatively. Oh, well, they finally brought us this, but this should have been done 10 years ago. This should have been 15 years ago. It's too late. Like, nothing can be good. And, you know, it's just, it got really frustrating. And you know, and to pick a couple clips from a trailer that, yes, they throw clips together for a trailer, but they're putting that stuff on the easiest difficulty to grab a clip of what they're trying to showcase. They're not putting it in there on like a higher difficulty that's going to have some of that better blocking logic, AI logic that takes to break down, because it's also going to impact the other things that they're trying to showcase is in the game, right? You think about it. You want to show off some of the new things. It could take a while for that to actually trigger because it's not overpowered or overdone or whatever. So the easiest way to do it is put it on the easiest difficulty. Freshman. Mr. Money, did you play it in Dynasty mode, fam? It plays differently in Dynasty mode. It plays a lot different. I like this stadium too, man. But anyway, I just like, like soft drink. Soft drink's good stuff, man. I talk to him pretty frequently. He goes after EA hard, but he's also remained objective. He will give positive when it's due. He was optimistic about college football. Ooh. About college football 25. He gave it a good rating initially. He adjusted it, but it was still higher than what he's given Madden in a while. And he's been optimistic about the stuff coming out this year. Like, he'll obviously do the review when it's all said and done after he's played it for a while. But, like, he's at least remaining objective, and everybody knows that about him. He remains objective. He isn't just going out to attack every little thing. And, no, I didn't. Played once against CPU, once against one of my boys. So I can't speak to the head-to-head play, but I can tell you the game, because I started off playing in exhibition mode, Mr. T Money, and I switched over to Dynasty to see if the sliders translated, and they do. But the game played different. Like, where I had the sliders from playing an exhibition, I got into Dynasty and I was like, holy crap, the CPU's doing this, they're doing that, what? You know? Good SWAT. It just plays differently, man. So what I'll tell you is you should have 2 Dynasty tokens for free. Use one of them like I'm doing here. This isn't my real Dynasty, this is my test Dynasty. Oops. Anyway, sorry about that. Fire up a Dynasty. Don't worry about the recruiting. Don't do any of that. Just fire up a Dynasty and play a game or two. You'll see the difference. And then if you like it... Well, we definitely figured out running, y'all. It's the defensive IQ. So it probably doesn't need a 25% boost. Or nerf, but we definitely found out running, because they had more running success in their plays too. Look at the stuff we're finding out, man. But yeah, all I'll say is play the game in Dynasty mode. Don't judge it off exhibition, and absolutely never judge a game off of playing another user. Absolutely not. Controls are different than Madden and EA, which you're used to. The passing trajectories, everything about the game is different. So playing against another user is not going to be a good experience. Rich, why is this game so hard? What do you mean, fam? Or are you just bad? I mean, could be a combination too. You can't treat it... So that's the thing, you can't treat it like Madden. This is 100% physics-based. So the player movement, how they act, things like that is all different. Also, at default, the ball travels slow. So you have to... Like, I have pass speed increased. Also, quarterbacks don't seem to have very strong arms, so... I increased arm strength. What are they in? They're in a 3-wide receiver set. We'll run some zone here. When they were tackling, it seemed bad. They were just... Well, check out some of this gameplay, bro. We've got some things changed. Oops, I did not mean to be in a 3-4, or 4-3, excuse me. Off-target throw. We'll monitor pass accuracy again. But see if what you're seeing here is the same. And maybe it's just need some of those... the slider tweaks, man. Fine-tune the game a little bit. That's what we're working on here. I forget that I always want to press X to stiff arm, and it's not. L1 is, it's L1 and R1, depending on what direction you are. I was already excited about College Football 25, wasn't scared to play full games and explain what was going on. That's what, well, yeah, but because that game is really similar to Madden, though. You've been playing Madden for the last decade. It's a different game, but it still operates in the same unit, like space. The physics and all that stuff is the same. Lobbed it, let's go. These guys must be bad. Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I didn't really have any known anything. About the game other than when I played it the year before on the PC test, which my PC isn't very good, but they made a lot of changes. College Football 25 was a million times better than Madden last year, though. So the gameplay was different because they had the speed was different, and then they had different plays. They had some different, and then they didn't have the abilities were different. But how the game actually played, you know, freeform passing is the same, the moves, all that stuff, it's all the same. I don't use your catch, fam. I let my guy do it. I'll say this looked really good right here. Look at the push up the line. And the pass trajectories in this game are elite. Even with me increasing the ball speed because they were traveling too slow. Let's go back just a little bit more. The trajectories in this game are elite. If EA in Madden can get pass trajectories with ball speed the way that this game has it, woo. This game's passing is very all pro football 2K8, excuse me. Like the way I'm just able to loft this up over here and it just drops in the bucket. And what's crazy, Elijah, I didn't even look at rosters or anything when I picked the team. I just was like, ooh, the red pandas, you know, like everyone always takes red pandas for various stuff. The other thing about this game is that they show all this stuff after the fact. I think that's pretty dope. And we're gonna, if we score again, we've already scored twice. The fact that you can run around after and go celebrate on the 50-yard line. I really need to figure out who I'm going to use for my actual Dynasty, or if I'm actually gonna make a team or not. I really just want to wait till they unlock the sharing feature for people to download the rosters and jerseys that others have created. I really am excited for that feature to come, which they are bringing, by the way, for those curious. Right now, you can fully customize a roster, name, height, weight. I couldn't figure out how to do the height and weight just now, but you can do it. Fully customize everything. Jerseys, and then you can use that team. You will be able to share that. So the running game, holy smokes. That's what I'm saying, y'all. When I say this game is fun and it has potential, it's because of that right here. Look at this from the CPU running back. Look at that spin. What? Every time I see stuff like that, dude, I get pretty excited. Sorry. We get on running back? Nope. Look at this. Hold on, let's go back here. Look at this pocket, this whole, look at it, he comes out here, turns right up field. I like that. And then right here, hits the, look at this, hits the spin, between these two defenders who are meeting. They run into each other, hits the spin, and gets going. I like the pursuit angle too, and he hits another one with a stiff arm. Listen, this game is not better than Madden or College Football, but if you see that stuff right there and you're not like, all right, this has potential, I'm going to give it some of my time to help support the game, I don't know what you're looking for. That's the potential that this game has. And they build this game off of community feedback. Look at him spinning, trying to move. So it's definitely, we figured out, y'all, it's a defensive IQ. There's a guy who has all the NFL teams and players. Dude, as soon as he can share that. Now, the college is going to take a lot of work, but I know someone will do it. I'm curious what their quarterback's rated. Let me look here. Yeah, so see over here, in this screen it shows it works with the R2, but in the roster screen it doesn't. He's only a 70 overall quarterback. No wonder he's ass. And he's just dinking and dunking, not doing anything. I think this team's probably pretty bad, and we're going to just destroy them. I mean, they've been getting... I mean, EA or ESPN did a little article on them. Ah, shoot. Try to spin off that. Here's the thing, Elijah. If the NFL opens up the license to multiple studios can purchase it and make NFL licensed games, I think a AAA studio is going to come right in, buy this game, and build on with the dev team. And allow them to make significant upgrades a lot quicker. Such a strong foundation. But that's all going to be key on if the NFL says, yeah, we'll let multiple studios license the game. Oh, no! I had him! My wide receiver cooked the DB. I had him, you guys. Pass rush got home. They blitzed, and I didn't see the blitz. Look at this, you guys. I had him wide open. Look at this move right here. How do you catch the ball? I mean, I just let the CPU do it. Look at this move. Look at that. He's open off that move. Realistically, too. Let's see what happened here. Also, this game looks amazing at night, FYI. For those of you curious. Just got around it. I like it. Alright, it's a game, man. It's a game. But how do you catch the ball? And they missed the extra point. They gotta fix the extra points. So many misses. I think you just press triangle to do it, but I don't use your catch. Get to the outside, yeah. Good return. When I do pick a team with our team, I do think I'm going to want to pick a team with not necessarily a high overall. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I want to have to recruit and build a team, but one with some money so I can have a decent stadium. Oh! Oh! Get on your horse! We're definitely going to raise the defensive IQ. Running's just a little... Well, we'll look at their ratings when it's all said and done. You have to time it. It's not like Madden. Yeah, when the button pops up, I think is when you're supposed to do it. So we're going to throw a fade right here. This frontier play. We got one-on-one coverage. Largent's a big, tall wide receiver. Let's just... Largent is 6... Okay, he's not as tall as I thought he was. He's 6'2". He's an 88 overall. And if we switch over to their number one cornerback's an 83. So this will be... We have a little bit of an advantage. We'll see how he plays it. They're not going to have any safety help. It's literally a one-on-one. We're going to throw this bitch up there. But I'm not going to use your catch. Oh, no! Yeah, I think it's just a bad team too, Elijah. So it's playing out realistically in that sense. But they are running the ball against us, right? And the other team couldn't run the ball against us. Let's move you in motion. I probably should have cut back. Probably could have got 2 more yards right there. Alright, now can I get... We're going to get to our tight end here. See what the safety... Nope, we're going to move you. It's not our tight end either. Alright. He's going to be on a one-on-one. Nope, I don't like it. That pass seemed to go really slow. We're going to try frontier. We never got a call it before. They do have the safety help this time, unfortunately. Good pass breakup. Just had to loft it up there, see what happens, right? Give him a chance to make a play. Let's go look at that. Good defense. They need to add more head tracking. For sure. I just want to see what the... pocket looked like. J-Loss, if you have football IQ in this game, everything is winnable. I agree. I haven't ran into a situation where I just felt like nothing I could do was going to work. Can I make that? Let's go. All right. So they've been able to run the ball against us, but with their quarterback being really bad, they haven't posed a threat to us in the passing game. Anyone know how to upload custom logos to console? Go to their Discord. Ramid. They have I believe there's a tutorial on how to do it there. I know you have to create a Maximum Football account, which you do when you're in the game anyway. Yo, I love that they're able to run the ball. I love the stiff arm. I'm feeling happier now because they're able to run the ball. And quarterback-wise, we're not even going to worry about it because we know he's a really poor quarterback. Let's get over... Nice seam pass. Instant replays in this game are good too. I like that pass right up the seam and the catch animation. Yeah, it's important. I created one the other day. Hold on, y'all. I gotta remember. I get swim left is L1, swim right is R1, spin is right. Okay, spin left or spin right. Bullish. Got it. Oh. Okay. Play action. Took off right away because of the pressure. Okay. They need to fix their play call suggestions a little bit too, man. They'd be suggesting me run the 4-3 when they're... Oh, there we go, good defense. When they got like a 4 wide receiver set. So if they can... They're trying so hard to upgrade gameplay, which is good, but they definitely need to focus AI logic. He heard you talking... What are you talking about? Oh, the quarterback, yeah. You can definitely feel the difference, man. Hit him with a spin. Oh my, busted coverage. What just happened there? We blitzed, but oh, we almost got home. Look at the jersey degradation too, y'all. Jerseys are getting dirty, and it's not every player with the same. They're going for 2 here. Let's look at that instant replay. I want to see how that guy got open, but look at how... There we go. What? Where's my... I can't see that last play apparently. So can't see that play. Good defense. Pretty wild first quarter, man. So what you're referring to there is, J-Lost, is you can feel the difference in full physics. Full physics-based gameplay. It's not reliant on animations. Animations are important, but it's not the driving force. Ratings and physics. Oh! Oh! This is feeling good. I don't think I'm going to make a change to any of the sliders after this because like Elijah said, we're playing a poorer rated team, and so we need to see how some of this stuff holds up. Why is the passing feeling slow though? They have a pretty huge kicker, my goodness. I shouldn't have bulleted that. He couldn't catch and run. Let's see if they're... Ooh, I want this screen, but I think he's pressed up. We'll run it here. That's my second delay game. There's the running idea, and they're ready for the pass too. Got the first. I gotta figure out the moves with these running backs, man. I understand the stiff arm, but like how they do the jukes and stuff, it's more complex than Madden. Alright, let's get back to the run game. Let's get our run game established. Those delays come out of nowhere. Well, I see I have 10 seconds. We're going to flip this play. There we go. Good block, number 12. Woo! Look at our wide receiver come in there. Hit that block. Look at that. There's so much good in this game, you guys. So much good. And we're going to take a deep shot here. We're at the 37. See if Cruz can't get behind the DB here. Oh, good defense. I try to juke to the spot I want to end up. That's a good suggestion. I need to start doing that. Got message underneath, maybe? Nope. Oh, there we go. We got a 3rd and 1 here. I love the blocking from other, like your teammates. The blocking logic is just very smart. We get through? Got through. Alright. Remember, if I score, remind me guys, I'm going to do the Terrell Owens. That's another great thing about this game. You get so much free reign. Baker on a fade? See what that safety does. Oh, he left him. We're going for it. Oh, DB was in great position, and I knew it right when I threw it too. He played it, he just turned and ran. Ah, that was good play. That was a good play. This game has a lot of really cool animations. Like, that's a really cool, clean animation. Shoot. Man, I like the way they're able to run the ball. And with a spin, nope. Quarterback's heating up a little bit, man. I'm not gonna. They're too good, Elijah. You know me. I don't play with like good teams because I want to have the challenge of rebuilding a team and bringing them up. Every year, like in Madden 2, when I do a franchise, I try to pick a lower team or a team that. Oh, I don't know what happened there. It's like I picked the Saints last year in Madden. Was their overall one of the lowest overalls? No. But I picked them because despite them having a decent overall, it was their... Oh, shoot, I didn't get my play in. The fact they had a bunch of old players, horrible cap situation, that was going to make them very challenging to play with. And I've been working on my... I actually have my five team list of who I'm potentially going to use in Madden 26. Oh, nice move. He got the first. No, he didn't. That's interesting, J-Loss, and I appreciate that information too. Ratings based with decisions. I love that. Need more of that. Oh, good move. We're going to be in great field position to run our 4-minute offense. So for Madden initially, I got teams that I'm interested in using. They all have a plus to them, and then they all have a negative. Like why I would want to use them versus why I wouldn't want to use them. We're not scared. We go for it. What a catch. And that's just the ratings, man. Was it going to show up here? Yep, here we go. That was... We're not even going to play. We're going to go right to him. You know I got you, Big Papa. Absolutely. You do need to put some time into this. That was awesome. Cleveland's not on my list, Elijah. Cleveland's not on my list. So my list of 5 right now, which I will take input from all y'all. Discord, you know, I'll do polls and stuff right now. But the list is... Shoot, nothing there. Seattle Seahawks. Positives there. Cool jerseys. Play in a place where they're gonna get the weather games, which the weather is phenomenal. Hold on. Oofta. Alright, we'll run this down the 2-minute warning. What is it? Then it's so we got the Seattle Seahawks, and then we have the New York Jets. Cool jerseys. Could get snow. New York Giants. Could get snow. Have a fun young roster. We got 3rd and goal here. Fun young roster. I'm not a huge fan of their jerseys. Not a lot of variety to it. Hold on. Largen up the middle, maybe? Oh! Made the right read! I want to go for this, man. Let's go for this. Trying to think what my second option. Well, obviously first is Cruz. No! Oh, we got the touchdown. All right, check this out. TO it, baby. TO it. On the logo. On the logo. So we said the Giants, fun roster, right? Can get snow games, and but I don't like their jerseys. The New England Patriots can get snow games. I don't really like their jerseys, but I like their throwbacks. They have a cool stadium too. And then the last one is the Atlanta Falcons. Fun roster to build around. Hate their jerseys, but I love their throwbacks, the 90s and the 80s. I would use those every game. Their new ones are trash. Downside is you're not getting any weather games because you're in a dome, and then you play the Saints who are in a dome, and then your worst you're going to get is rain in Carolina and Tampa. So your chance of getting a snow game is very, very slim. But they'd be a fun team to use too. Have you figured out how rankings work in this Dynasty mode yet? I beat 2 top 25 teams. I'm still... I have not, because this is not like my real Dynasty mode. This is just what I'm using to test and build sliders. So I haven't done... I did a recruiting initially, like 2 players, just to see how it functions. Oh my! Oh no, 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 no. And I do like how they have recruiting, but because this isn't my real Dynasty, I didn't want to spend time on it and spoil it for myself. I wanted to enjoy it. Yeah, so you can go dance in the logo, you can go run in front of their sideline and do a celebration in front of their sideline. This game's got some cool stuff, man. He went underneath here. I like this. So catches it. Turns upfield, hits the spin. Look at that. And then look at my wide receiver coming over to, or his wide receiver coming over to hit the block to allow him to get upfield. Good pursuit angles though from the rest of my guys. That was good. That was good stuff. We need to call our own plays here. We're going to blitz him. 2nd and 10, he's a lower rated quarterback. Let's blitz him. We're in a bull rush. And they run it. Run pass ratio is pretty good. Oh, they fumbled it. I'm going to show you guys something too. I showed this last stream, but I'm assuming there's a chance that some of the 36 y'all here, appreciate you guys all being here, didn't see this last stream. So I'm gonna point this out. This is just a really nice touch that they put in the game here. So let me do this. Look at these two guys. Look where their heads turned. They have their head turned in to look at the ball. But then these guys have their head turned the other way to look at the ball. You notice this stuff because defenders in Madden, they don't have their head turned towards the ball to watch the snap. So I think that's just a really nice little touch that you see the down linemen with their head turned towards the ball to watch the snap. Just a cool little... Uh-oh. Didn't get my playoff. Oh, we picked that? How did we pick that? Oh, we just led him a little bit. This game is beautiful though, y'all. Give the credit. Game looks gorgeous. For especially an indie game. 53 seconds left. 3. Let's go try to put this game away right now. First down, clock stops. That's a great idea. We're gonna call timeout. Make a video of the little things in this game. I have a couple clips. If anybody's watching can clip, do it on YouTube for me or on Twitch, that'll help me later so I don't have to download the whole thing and go back and find it. See if we can get the outside. I think I just threw a pick. Oh my. Made a bad decision, good pass breakup. We gotta go empty here. Let's just try a screen here quick. There just wasn't a lot of tackling animations in the game though. That engine, if it worked really good on that engine. Let's get out, let's get out, let's get out, stop the clock. Save a timeout. The tackling was good in those games, you're not wrong. But the animations were extremely limited compared to what we have right now. One-on-ones on the outside. We're kind of overloading them. Don't... How did I get a... Okay. Well, we're going to switch over and run this play right here. This piece play. I got like a little bubble route here to large it. No. Oh my. Oh my god, what a catch. Timeout. I thought I threw a pick. I thought I threw a pick. How did that get through? Well, that's the delay game. Let's see here. No, we gotta go empty again. Run equality here. But I want to see that. I want to see how that play. Come on. They gotta fix the UI for this. I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. There we go. Lock on. Float it up over the top. Just catches it in front of the defender. That's just a really clean animation, y'all. I mean, that's all it is. Really clean animation. Uh-oh. Get on your horse and get out of bounds. He's so slow. But we stopped the clock. Now we're gonna get a chance to run Intrepid. Intrepid feels like it's gonna be a decent opportunity here. It's alright. Save the timeout. Should at least get in field goal range. Now I gotta remember, I'm pinned up on my... Maybe I need to go gun solo. We can take a deep shot here. Single eye safety, nobody's over on there. They gotta fix this too. This happens a lot. And if I switch him to a go route, this is most likely a touchdown. Do it in front of my own bench. I didn't know what side my bench was on. They need to fix that. So, and I say there's AI issues. There's some times where they line up and they don't have anyone over a wide receiver. So they need to figure out the baseline or whatever it is so that doesn't happen. I do like the custom celebrations too. I mean, we have that in Madden EA, but I'm glad they did that. Oh, by the way, for those curious, Madden now added the custom celebrations trigger the same way you do in college football with the R stick, and then you can combine it with the L and R2. So now you have way more celebrations at your disposal. It doesn't just pop up with the 4 options. Now you can do, you have like 30. Crap. Let's go out here in a dime, in a zone. Press up on them. They're gonna have a Hail Mary. How's this game? Word up. I'm a big fan, man. I mean, I wasn't liking, or I wasn't lying in the thumbnail. This game is fun. It has issues. Needs some stuff addressed. But overall, the game is just, it's fun. Well, there's a lot in college football that was good. But college football is still some stuff from Madden, too. Madden 25. That is. We're on a prevent here. 100% J-Loss, but again, it's going to be more. They need to have more playbooks. They'll get there. They'll get there. You know, as more and more. The thing is the game's been on PC and Xbox for the. PC for the last year, Xbox for the last 6 months, and we know that. Like, if we're being honest, not to, you know, do console wars, but the majority of people that play these types of games, sports games, are on PlayStation 5. There are some people that, of course, do their 2K and Madden gaming and stuff on PC, but college football requires a console, right? So the majority of people who are playing this aren't going to be on PC. They're going to be on console. Then you look at the majority of people don't have Xbox. They have PlayStation 5. So they've been on the smallest base for this game to be in people's hands until Tuesday. So now they're getting probably triple to quadruple the amount of people playing this game that they've had before. They're going to have a lot more feedback, a lot more people playing the game, finding stuff, and it's just going to help improve the game even more. Oh, good pressure. Good pressure. It's also going to generate more revenue for them to allow them to invest more. I mean, I've had several people come in here and say, I bought the Dynasty package for $1, or I bought, or $20, or $20, or I bought the season pass for 10, or whatever, right? Just to support them. Shoot. You're going to download it and try it out? Absolutely do it. And word out, because I don't know if you were here when I said it earlier, the game plays different in Dynasty mode than it does in Exhibition. So you can play Exhibition, absolutely, just know that the game plays, the CPU and everything just plays way better in Dynasty mode. Just cooked him. Oh, I gotta figure out the juking there. Because again, I was trying to do like natural. I was gonna hit him with a spin, and it made me juke out of bounds. That's not the game's fault, that's just me, you know, used to controls from... Oh, good play. Good play. Game run, you got 51 hours in maximum football. I think it's fun, just a few more adjustments. I'm not assuming that's 51 hours since it released on Tuesday. I'm guessing you're on Xbox, Kenny? Would that be a correct assessment? Good seal on the outside. Hit him with... I tried the stiff arm. I hate that they have stiff arm on L1, R1. Because you have R2 held down for X. Or X... R2 held down for turbo. I never got into Axis. I watched the gameplay videos. I was just like, no, I can't. It's not even PS2 worthy. Like, it's not even as good as the PS2 era games. Can't do that. But I will tell you, I'm very interested in varsity football. Chase, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming through, man. Haven't seen you in a while. What are my opinions on how College Football 26 will be this year? Can you break it down? Gameplay or Dynasty? Want my thoughts on gameplay or Dynasty? Oh, not the right play. Now the new Axis doesn't look like what they're working on doesn't look so bad, but I don't believe we need maximum and Axis in the game or available to us. I think they should partner up, combine their resources. We don't need an Axis and a maximum. We just don't. Yo, Pee-wee, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming through, fam. I had to go to bed last night. I stayed up till 1 o'clock watching you. But then I was like, I gotta go to bed. Did you hold off on the KD trade? My guy Scorpio said he was still watching you last night, and he was saying, hey, just hold off for a little bit, and then boom, gets traded today. I don't know if that's impacting anything you're doing. I know it's your own universe, you know. But I'm hoping I get to watch you play some of those updates I sent you, that I updated yesterday, I guess, in the sliders, man, because diving into the rebounding, you know, based on what you're saying, I discovered some new stuff about rebounding. You discovered him to Houston. You said, are you going to redo it and send to Houston? I like that. It shouldn't take too much time because you kind of already know what you're going to do right now. But I'll tell you what I found out about rebounding. Get some gameplay. So I had rebounding at 0. Offensive rebound, defensive rebound for the user and CPU. And what that was causing was players weren't attacking the ball. So I was actually breaking stuff down on instant replay, and players weren't attacking the ball. They were just letting it fall to them. So what I ended up doing, and this is updated, this is all uploaded in the sliders for you in that testing file. But I put offensive rebounding up to 50, defensive rebounding up to 75 for user and CPU. Guys are jumping and going after the ball. The stats are still looking really good. Offensive rebound. I played a game against the Lakers yesterday as the Wolves, and it was like a 25% ratio. So for the amount of defensive rebounds, there was about 25% of that total was offensive rebounds for both teams. And then you were seeing guys like Anthony Edwards just run in and jump and grab the ball out of the air, just doing stuff they weren't doing before. And it all but eliminated where the instance where you'd have, you know, the CPU or the, oh, good play, user would just miss like a little shot at the rim, and then the ball would just come to them and they'd get it and they'd score again. That's all but been eliminated. So I think you're going to really enjoy that. The hustle slider, just increasing that, helped them get around screens with room to improve it more if you need, but I think you're going to appreciate that overall. There's going to be a lot better screen navigation, mostly because they're trying hard. I'm just doing the double coverage. They're trying harder. Yeah, I can't wait to play. And then I threw in a couple tweaks to the shot success sliders. I left the shot success alone, but I tweaked a little bit shot coverage impact to reward you and anyone who plays it, reward them more for getting open looks, because if too many open looks weren't being made. And so I made some adjustments there. If you don't like it, you can revert, but I think you will like it. You should be able to make some more opens now. I'm excited to watch you play too, man. I'm really excited to watch you play. And there's still some room for some changes if we need it. Pee-wee, thank you for the subscription, brother. Thank you so much, my guy. Let's go ahead here. This is one of my favorite things about this game. It might seem stupid to y'all, but the fact that after you score a touchdown, you can run out to the logo and Do a celebration. I mean, that's just good shit right there. That's fun. So Kenny, they're not gonna drop like a Maximum Football 27 or 28. This is a live service game, so it's like Fortnite. So it's one of those things they just constantly update it through patches and seasons. So there'll never be a Maximum Football like where it's a whole new game. It's live service, so they're constantly just updating this game. Which I think is actually better and cool. Good SWAT. A lot of people think that EA should go live service, and 2K for that matter. But they will never do it. They make too much money. But for like when Fortnite came out and was trying to get into its space, live service is the best way to do it. You get a game for free to people to try, and if you have a good product, they're gonna spend money. Good pressure, good sack. You're going to spend money on it. Ooh, we got hurt on that. They'll spend money. They'll talk about it. More people will come in and play. They'll be willing to try it because they don't have to spend a penny on it. And when they find something they like in the game, they'll spend some money. It may not be that they get into Dynasty mode and want to spend the $20 for the tickets there. But maybe they get fully into the online and the customization. And so they buy the season pass for $10 to get all that stuff. You know, like Fortnite and Warzone had, oh no, good play. Step up in the pocket. But I don't think 2K and Madden should do it. I know a lot of people think they do. Because as an established studio, if they dropped a game, if they converted Madden, College Football, or even 2K, you know, live service, they would suddenly have to charge for franchise mode every year. So you have the game for free for Play Now and online, right? And even Ultimate Team would be free. You have to just pay for packs. But if you wanted access to franchise mode or superstar mode, you'd have to pay, you know, $30 every single year or something like that, because otherwise they'd never make any money off the people who play those modes. So for established studios, I don't think it's the wave. But for indie studios like this, 100% the right way to go. And the only way this will ever change is if a bigger studio comes in, buys these guys out to add college licensing or NFL licensing or something like that. Then they'll have a new release and they'll charge for it. Man, they are still running the ball down 38-12. Look at the dirt on the jerseys, y'all. They do a lot of things right in this game. Good. Oh, I thought he was going out of bounds. Okay. Okay, number 35. There's a lot of catch animations in this game that I wish were in Madden or EA games. A lot of catch animations. Like, that's just so clean right here. This catch off the flat. Look at this again for those of you guys didn't see it. The field degradation is really good, especially in rain games. But look at this catch in the flat. There was never anybody in the top stands to start. But, yeah. There's a couple people up there. I do like that. Look at this catch in the flat. Can I get it on there? There we go. I like that catch. That is smooth, clean, and crisp. And it makes sense. I like the stiff arm. I like that he didn't go out of bounds. And then he hits him with a spin. Woo! We figured out running, y'all. We figured out running. But I am going to buff the defensive IQ a little bit because, well, no, we need to play another one. They do have decent corners. They have 2 corners that are rated 80. But some of these deep passing plays have been a little too money. You just chuck it up there. Dude, the puddles look amazing, and the fact that they get bigger and you see more of them as the game goes on, I rave about that, dude. And the streaks running down the helmets. Pick it. Let's go. Good pick, Stellar. Good play. All right, we gotta get through this 4th quarter. I'm playing this whole game because I want to earn my damn rewards. All right. Is this better than Madden for you? No. So Madden's better, right? Madden College Football is better gameplay than this, but this is a free game, P, and it has a lot of potential. The customization is unlimited. So right now, the game has its college mode in there, the Dynasty mode, and then I think around September they're going to launch their franchise mode. I'll show you here when we get out if you're still around, but the customization is unmatched. Oh, let's go. Breakaway speed, Perez. Let's go, Perez. He ran out of gas. Hey. Like the jerseys, it's more in depth than Team Builder. Gameplay reminds you of College Football revamped. Yeah, it's 100% physics based. The graphics are better than revamped. I really like the passing. We messed with the sliders. Obviously, you see the jersey degradation. It's built in Unreal Engine 5, so that's really good. It's got a lot of really cool stuff. Now, it still needs work, but it's a free game live service that, people are gonna, if they support it, just by playing about it, talking about it, whatever, they continue to drop updates and constantly improve stuff. So like they just added the rain and snow games on their update on Tuesday, which is when they dropped it on PS5. It's been on Xbox since the beginning of the year, pretty much. But the pass trajectories, the passing in this game feels really, really good. 10 for 10 being free. Yeah, you can download the game, you can hop in, you can play Exhibition. They give everybody a Dynasty ticket for free. Normally you have to pay for a Dynasty ticket, but they're giving people access to go in and do a Dynasty. Yeah, OG, I will. I got you. As soon as we get through this game, I was trying to run the ball out there to just run the clock down because we got a blowout. Rightfully so, this team is ass. You guys saw before, like the other teams were a lot harder. So that's still cheaper than $70. So to buy the Dynasty and franchise pack, which gives you unlimited access to Dynasty and then franchise when it drops, was $40. And on top of that, you get all the they give you a ton of customization. Like celebrations, mouth guards, helmets, cleats. They got Adidas in this game, so they got some sponsoring there. I unlocked another stadium. And P, for you who likes doing rebuilds and stuff, the Dynasty mode in this is more in depth than anything you could even dream. So even if you didn't get this game to like play on the field gameplay much, I mean, it's not bad. I'm having fun. I have fun playing this game. Even if you just did it strictly as like you're just building the team and managing the team or whatever, this has so much more depth than anything that's in 2K, MLB The Show, Madden, college football. It's unbelievable how in depth it is. I'll show you real quick, if we can get through 6 minutes here. I have the accelerated clock on. I will show you just how in depth it is, and I'm going to run the football every single time. Run this clock down. Alright, you'll be here. Yeah, I want you to see this, bro. This is gonna blow your mind. I mean, it's almost overwhelming, but in like the best way possible. Be careful with the sliders. Well, I appreciate that, BV. We finally, I think, figured out running was tied to defensive IQ, but of course defensive IQ has some impact in the passing game too, so I think we're gonna go for this. No, we can't go for this. We're up by 40. Let's say just to run the clock down. The defensive IQ has an impact in the passing game a little bit too, so I think I'll just offset it. I had bumped the defense or the zone coverage all the way up. I'll probably bump man coverage up too. Stadiums are costly, so I charge extra for top 25 games. That's smart, dude. That's the thing I want to do too. I want to get enough money to upgrade my stadium. I tried doing it before we hopped in this game, realized I was about $25 million short. No, real quick, you guys, for those who've done Dynasty, you guys on Xbox, is it like NIL style or is it scholarship? Because I've barely got into the recruiting, but I don't know how it actually works. Could you enlighten me? Is it NIL style or is it scholarship based? How do you get money? You have to earn it from actually, J-Loss, someone in here, tell P how you earn money in this game, because I honestly have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's through ticket sales, concession sales, playing different teams, you know, maybe better than you. Scholarship style, I like that. And then the cool thing too, P, is because the game has a Dynasty mode for college, fully customizable, you could go as low as 20 or 30 teams up to 130 teams. You can customize your playoff format. But when you have a draft class in this game, you save it, and then when you toggle over to the franchise mode, you can bring your draft class in to your franchise mode, because it's all in the same game. Good throw. When starting a Dynasty, rather created team or original, pick the team with the most money to sub. Yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, I at least understood it from the perspective of you're paying for a player's likeness for one game, and every player that's in Madden is part of the NFLPA, They're part of the Players Association, so that's why their likeness is included. And when you have players who aren't in the NFLPA, how do you get them licensed? And then also you would have to potentially pay people, every single one that's in college football, you have to pay them to be in Madden, even if they're not going to be in there, because they potentially could. Oh my God, we're going to break that down. Sean, I'm in Dynasty because Dynasty mode plays 1,000 times better than Exhibition. Like, it's not even close. Oh my God. Just dove to get a tipped pass? Ticket sales, concessions, jerseys. You can be extremely capitalist with the prices. I'm excited to dive into it. Like I said, this is my throwaway. I'm not doing anything with this. I want to see this play here real quick. Slow it down. See what happened here. Throws it, and he just, oh my goodness. If you have a small team, it takes 5 years to get the cheapest field. Wow, they really built in longevity into this, didn't they? No overnight successes. Okay, I like that, but that's also going to help me with who I pick. And then the cool thing too, P, is they have 130 pre-built teams in the game, but you just pick one of those teams in your dynasty. You can customize that team. You can change the name, the color. I mean, you can change everything in the dynasty mode. You just have to grind and kick ass, I guess. That's true. And I mean, they're 12-game seasons outside of playoffs, so I mean, you're most likely not making the playoffs with those teams, so it's really not that hard to get through 12 games. It's really not. One thing I do, since I finally got this full game in here, see what the play call totals are like. Did I go too long on the quarters? Let's just run one more, then I can kneel the clock out. They call him timeout. Do they have player kneel in the game? Do they have... They do, a victory, quarterback kneel. Let's go. Run that clock. 8 minutes is healthy for this game, but I have accelerated clock on. So I think I'm at 12 and 20. 12-minute quarters. Run the clock down, come on. 12-minute quarters, 20-second accelerated clock. Alright, we only have to do this one more time. We can check everything out. We take a look at the stats right now. Yep. They need to fix this UI. It's a little off. Alright, so they had 20. He was 13 and 22 for 139. Then he was 3 for 8. So they had 30 pass attempts, 1 sack. So really 31 pass plays. We had 22. Time of possession looked really balanced. Wow. Oh, here this will be easy. So they had 30 pass attempts, really 1 extra because of the sack. Or the sack counts as a rush attempt, never mind. So 30 and 20, they ran 50 plays. We ran 22 plus 26, we ran 48 plays. So honestly, 12 and 20 is pretty close. Come on, clock. Run down. I'm on PS5. That's why I'm finally getting to play this game. I had the early access, or like the beta when it was just, it wasn't even out for PC yet. It was like the test for it. And I tested it last year, but my PC is not very strong, so I couldn't really enjoy the game that much. So I had to wait until it came out on Tuesday, and I'm very impressed with what they've done in just a year with this game. I am so impressed. You have to set them in the main menu, Sean, and then they impact your Dynasty mode. Easiest way to test that was to turn the ball speed down to 0 and watch the quarterback throw the ball, and it moves at like 1 mile an hour. That's how we knew that the sliders are in Dynasty, though. And remember, their starting quarterback got hurt, and he was a 70 overall. So this guy's out here trying to make it, but he's a lower rated quarterback, and that's why he's having some of these off-target throws. And I like that. Can we get out of this game already? I want to show the Dynasty stuff. Run-pass ratios are very good, by the way. I'm very impressed with that. Come on. Boom, there we go. Let's get out. Just want to get my XP all. For those of you who are curious, I'll kind of show how it works. We destroyed these guys. Yeah, I'll finish up here. Escape to menu. There we go. So there's my challenges. So you have challenges that you get for free. And as you complete the challenges, which are in Dynasty mode, you earn stuff you can unlock. So we'll kind of go over that real quick right now. So here's, like I said, P, when I said this is gonna blow you away, like with what you have, here you go. So first of all, in your Dynasty, you can do full-on customization of your team right in here. You can go in and change everything about them in your Dynasty. So let's go here, and we got team uniform. You can upload logos, and then you can go in here and you can customize. No, you have to unlock, helmets and stuff. You can either buy them or you can unlock them. But here's like different helmets. So I have these ones because I got from buying the $40 thing or whatever. And this is where you get full customization on everything. That's dope. Let's see here. Full customization on everything. Styling. Everything you could think of is all right here. So there's that. Now you have team facilities. So this is your facility that you have, and then you can see so you can see up in the top right corner, I have a budget. I have $6,435,000. To upgrade a facility, it's gonna cost me money. But you earn or upgrade. Well, hold on. How does this work? I need more to unlock that. Okay, so I just unlocked passing. But then you have stadium. So this is where you can select your stadium. Now, I have Cobblestone Park, which is the smallest one. If I want to upgrade to Riverbank Field, I have to pay $32 million. If I want to upgrade to Maple View Stadium, I have to pay $57 million. And then they give you more and more stadiums, too, as you play the game. You can unlock more and more stadiums. They have a ton of stadiums in this game. But you have to unlock them, and then you can pay to upgrade them in your Dynasty. But you can also, in your stadium, upgrade your tier. So here's Tier 1, right? And then you can upgrade to Tier 2, you can upgrade to Tier 3, and you can see the plus to it is you're going to have a plus 233% fan spending increase, but you got to, invest that $200,000 or $750,000 first. I'm already up to Tier 2, so that's my one right there. So I could invest this $750,000, and then I'll make that money back. And then you have your college income right here. You get to track all this, and you have your expenses. But then you can also adjust your ticket prices, your food, your merchandise. This is how you track. It's a full like sandbox experience. And then you have your, let's see. Oh, that's right there. Okay. And then your coach, you get to pick up from a coach to start. And your coach has histories. Coach list. So here's different coaches that are out there. And you have to pick them. The better coaches cost more money to sign, of course. That eats into what you have. But you can see the different... So I can unlock skills. With XP. Okay, I have 380,000 XP. So I just unlocked it, and then so I don't want to waste all my XP on this because this is my throwaway. And then you earn XP by doing. Oh man, if I would have scored 50 points, I could have done it. I didn't know. Throw less than one interception. I did that. I don't know. So you have all this stuff right here. I can extend his contract. I can fire him. You can change your coach. Oh, I can change this right here. We're going to go pro style. Number one priority, we can change this. High-ranking prospects, team needs, local prospects. You have all that. You can change all this. We'll leave it for now. Go to main. And here you can improve your players. So if we go to let's go to our running back. We have Perez. He's a 90. This team is absolutely loaded. My bad. I didn't realize the Pandas were loaded like this. 93 overall. But I can click on them, and then here you have your different upgrades for him. And you can do his core upgrades, passing, rushing, receiving, blocking, defense, special teams. You're going to charge $180 a ticket and see what happens. And then you can go, but here's the cool thing though, you can go into Tom Perez. Oops, hold on. I'm in upgrade players. So let me go to my, roster. So let's just go to my running back, Tom Perez. I can go in here, I can hit customize player. Fully editable. You can change his name. You can change his, I can do, I think I spelled that right. How tall are you, P? You're like 6'3", aren't you? 6'4". I knew you were tall. So I can just do that, right? And then I can... So anything in here, you can fully edit it. Close enough, yeah. I knew I was close, my bad. So, and then you have the hair here, you can change up the... They need to add more hair, if we're being honest. Close enough, right? Then here's all your different face paints. I have a couple of them unlocked. Obviously, there's other ones that I don't have locked. I mean, I have this one unlocked. I want that one because that's dope. Look at how cool some of these are, man. And you can customize this for all the players. But at least you get to preview it. You can put tattoos on your guys. They have all these different tattoos. Left arm, right arm. It's just like 2K. Yeah, you'd be on this game for hours, dude, without having to spend $1 if you didn't want to. Of course, you can do the different helmets. We're gonna switch up. He's a running back, so we can give him. We can go here. He's got the visor. We can do that one. And we can give him a mouth guard. Look at these. I got this king mouth guard right here. Look at that. And then you can unlock. I don't have the untucked jersey, of course, unlocked yet. But this is where you can mess with whatever you know, have unlocked. And like this one, you have to use your coin, but you unlock coin from playing the game. How'd you get 5 home unis and 5 away? You can have more uniforms than that. See, I haven't done any of that, right? I think they just put in just your base because they knew people would just make their own. So they do have Adidas in here, which I think is pretty cool. A couple of Adidas for a sneaker guy, sneakerhead like P. Having anything brand is going to be fantastic. But then I can just, there we go. So you can go through anything and make a whole roster, and you can change your jerseys at any time. It's got a herniated disc. So you have all of that. Here's your settings, by the way. So I can't change this, I think, once I start. I'm at 10-minute quarters, my bad. So I'm at 10 and 20, which is pretty good. But you can choose how long your preseason is, how long your regular season is, how many teams, playoff brackets, conference realignment, whatever. I didn't do too much. I did weekly player upgrade. I just did it automatic. Sandbox progression is 100. I enabled it. So you have all this stuff down over here, and then the recruiting. Here we go. This is really cool how they do it. So I don't have anybody on my. I only have a couple people on my recruiting board, I think. Or they added them on there for me because I simulated it. But the way it works is you have to unlock attributes from your prestige to see about the player's stats. And then you have your information on the player right there. His interest. He has average interest. He has an A grade. Then you have some of the base physicals. His score on the Wonderlic test. And as you go through, so like we have Ezekiel Blankenship, we have learned. Oh, there we go. I haven't done this yet. Holy smokes! I haven't done this yet. Place a soft or a horror. Oh, we're gonna text this mofo. Early playing time. We're gonna send him. How important is it for you to play near your hometown and stay close to your family and friends? I don't know, Coach. I really don't. That's a tough decision. So just saying that text costs a little bit of whatchamacallit. And here you can unlock interest, and influence. So if I want to know, my school rank is very good for close to home. So I need to unlock that and find out he's very interested in that. So now I can call him and spend more money or more prestige, I guess, to give him a soft call. Did it make it? Oh yeah, it made it. It took all the stuff away. All right. And then I can track his interest. Now they look like someone used gold spray painted on them. Hey Sim, it's funny to see how people are stating that Maximum sucks but are too lazy to customize it to their liking, yet they complain about the lack of... I think a lot of people are just firing up the game and going into play now and not seeing all of this that they have here. All this stuff. You have your social over here, you have all your stats, you know, all this stuff is really, really cool. But then if we get out of Dynasty mode, so coming in straight to Exhibition, or they're going straight on 1 or the Pro League, right? Franchises coming soon, as you can see right there. Is where you have multiple dynasties. They're not going into Dynasty and playing it. This is how you get unlock stuff based on your daily. You have daily rewards that I don't pay anything for this. I unlock like the 2,000 gold that you use to unlock stuff. That's just a reward for doing stuff daily. And then weekly, you have different weekly ones. So gain a total of 200 yards rushing non-exhibition games. So as soon as I hit 12 yards rushing in my next game, I'll unlock another 1,000 coin that I can use to buy customization items. All for free. I'm not spending any money on this. So I can actually claim my rewards here. So I just got the MUT stuff, or the max stats, excuse me. So I got some stacks. I haven't done anything on the season yet. Then if you want to buy the season pass, it's heavily towards their Ultimate Team mode, but they do have a lot of customization stuff, like the old school era packs. You get the coin to buy stuff. You get your ticket for Dynasty, which you don't need if you buy the Dynasty mode game like I did. But if you didn't want to, you can pay $10 for the season pass and get your ticket once you've hit level, whatever level this is. But they have a lot of customization stuff in here. Here's some different pants, more tickets. They got the old school stuff. They got this. The spiky mouth guard is in there. You got celebrations. 10 fingers. Jersey style. The old school jersey. Or that's the jersey type. Different type of helmet. Rare shirt pattern. Okay. I actually haven't really looked through all this. Vintage pants. You can really go vintage out if you want to. Okay, very cool. And then in the store, it's mostly cards, but they do have gear. So you can go in the gear, and like I said, you can earn that stuff for free. Coins you earn for free. You don't have to pay for the pass. Max stacks you can earn for free. You guys just saw me get 10 of them. They give you 650. When I downloaded the game, I had 650 max stacks. I got 1,200 more when I bought the Dynasty franchise bundle thing. But now if I want to buy specific gear, I don't have to spend any extra money if I don't want to. I can just earn it from playing the game and then go in and buy the jersey pattern that I need or the pants that I want. Right? There's gloves here. All the different cleats. More face paints. Tattoos. I don't think anyone cares about banners. Here's celebrations. Stadiums. So we got the Carrier Stadium. Chancellor's Field. These are the ones that you can get right now. But we just played in a stadium that isn't even here. So they definitely have more. Oh, and then you can just buy this. All with max stacks, which is a currency you just earn for free. You can buy it, obviously, but you can also earn it. And then here's your team customization, so you can do a custom logo. You can explore logos that people have uploaded, just like in 2K. And of course, people have uploaded real life logos, right, for teams. And then you just make your wish we could just get team customization though. Custom teams. Here's the original teams, and you can take these and make your own off of it. They have a lot of, you know, you can take it, you can build off of it, add alternates, you know. Do whatever you want to do. It's your world, man. It's fun. I am going to show you all the sliders that I'm working with real quick. I do want to show, for those who haven't seen it yet, one quick thing. One reason I think this game is worth giving it a try. Something that's really cool about it. Where's the new stadium I just unlocked? I will play in Mapleview. Oh, you can customize this too. You can customize your field. I should probably tell you that. You can put in different colors on the turf. And you can change your seat colors. We'll play right here. I'm just going to show you guys the rain. Because the rain is... it's got so much potential, my guy. And I have fun playing it. The rain is really, really well done. And when I say the rain's well done, we're going to hit on a couple points. Number one, you see the rain streaking down the players' helmets. The players' jerseys get dirty. The field gets tore up. And you see the water piling up on the field. Now, their snow is good. Madden's new heavy snow game is better. Which is fine. This isn't really a straight up Madden competitor. This is just giving you guys an alternative. And I do have fun playing this game. And I have all the audio muted for it. The commentary isn't good. It's not very good. They have it, but do you want to listen to it? No. But the atmosphere in the game, if you turn off the commentary and just have the stadium sounds, the crowd noise, things like that, that is very solid. So you could enjoy that experience. So we're just gonna run 2 plays here, the kickoff and the first play after, so I can show you guys what I'm talking about with the rain. So you can see the water pooling up on the field. And as you play the game, you'll see more water pile up. Get off me. Ah, shoot. Alright, we're going to run 1 play here. We're going to run a run play real quick. The reason I did that is so we can go in here, because you have to get to the next play before the instant replay will show the previous play. But nope, that'll work. Might not work because their jerseys are white. Shoot. I'm trying to think. How can I show it? You can zoom in and see the... the rain on their helmets. Probably wasn't the best to have like a white helmet and then a chrome helmet. So all their jerseys are clean here real quick, but they will get dirty in time. I mean, I can see the streaks. I don't know if it'll actually come through on your guys' end, because I'm seeing it in 4K and you guys are getting it reduced. But just trust me when I say, maybe you can see it right there. If you look up at the helmet, I know this is a weird angle, I'm sorry. If you look up at the helmet, you guys should see the streaks where the raindrop hit his helmet and has run down. Are y'all able to see it? That's all I wanted to show. And these jerseys will get dirty too. Oh, there, you can see it on that guy's helmet. So right next to the logo there, you can see those are the rain streaks. The water drops. Nude people check, yeah, look how the field looks now and then check after halftime. Even after just running, you're gonna see these guys, their jerseys are gonna start to get dirty. They show up good during the huddle animation. You're 100% right. We'll see if we can get a better look there. Here we go. All right, look at their helmets. Look at their helmets, y'all. And look at, you can see the jerseys getting wet. See the different shades of white on their jersey? Their jerseys show wet. Yeah, man. This game... gameplay, it's of course it's not the same level of College Football or Madden 25. That's a AAA studio. It's a free game and it has a lot of good to it. Alright, these are where I have the sliders for those of you who want to check it out. You have to set them in the main menu. There's no place to set them in Dynasty. You just set them here and then they just get brought into your Dynasty automatically. So game speed at 20 is a really good spot. The game out the box is just ramped up. And they move so fast that the animations don't really get a shine. You get a lot of clipping and chopping. Slowing the game speed down really clean that up, and it still feels solid. I did try 15% instead of the 20% nerf. I like 20% more. But feel free to play around with this if you want to, but you can't be at 0%. It's just, it runs too fast. Slow it down, you'll see a lot better animations in the game. Ball speed. This was another one. People said they felt like they were shitty at the game. Well, part of that isn't your fault. The ball speed on quarterback passes is slow. So we're used to the ball coming out there quick from College Football, Madden. It doesn't come out at the same speed in this game because of their trajectories. Ramping this up just a little bit, you still get the great trajectories, but the ball comes out with more zip, and now those passes that you are used to be able to complete on Madden College Football, you'll have a much better success rate on completing those passes. Pass accuracy we're down, of course, just to get more off-target throws. I'm still playing around with this a little bit. I might go up to like a negative 30%. We'll see. Arm strength, this was a big one too. Was really struggling to get the ball down the field more than 35 yards. It was like I'd chuck it up 35, 40 yards. The wide receiver would have to stop and kind of come back to the ball instead of being able to throw it 50 yards on the field like we should. Boosting the arm strength has been huge. I still might go more on this, but I'm undecided. Need to play around with it more, honestly. Catching while open, I had this at a plus 25%, but I did drop it down to 0% because I wasn't getting off-target throws, and I wanted to see if this would help just with the completion percentages. I didn't really see any crazy drops that shouldn't occur when it was at 0, so I'll probably leave it here. Catching traffic, we definitely have a nerf there. Don't want to have that be... It might even need more of a nerf. You guys see making some crazy cool catches in traffic. Would like to see less of a success rate there. But more gameplay is needed. Break tackle, 25% is where we're at here. I'll probably nerf this even more. I mean, we just beat that team 47-12, and they still had like 16 broken tackles. Now, that might be incorrect because I don't remember them having that many broken tackles. So that's one thing I'll actually have to like play the game and monitor what I see as a broken tackle versus what the game tracks as a broken tackle, and maybe we're okay here. Ball carrier IQ, we have this maxed out. This is going to help them do those stiff arms and spins and stuff like that that you guys saw. Pass blocking at 0. Pass blocking is too strong. You don't get much of a push from the defensive pass rush. That's why that's at -50. Run blocking's up to 50 to help running. Block shedding's at plus 25%. Again, to help with the pass rush. Defensive IQ, this seems to be the one that helps the run defense, or the run game for the opposing team. It also impacts pass coverage. This is one that has to be monitored a little bit more. I did just destroy a team. They were a very bad team. So before I jump this IQ up to maybe a 15% decrease, I'm going to play a couple more games. But that's just one to monitor. And it's also tied to the running. So if the running seems OP, definitely raise this up to -20% or -15%. Zone defense, I did have this at 50%. I talked about even outside of raising this, I might raise the man defense. So I don't have to raise this because running was in a good spot. So I'll probably go with man defense over this first. I don't think it's ass get got by Spoon. I think you just haven't played it to its full potential, which is in Dynasty mode with some sliders. I think you most likely played it in Play Now and didn't have sliders, and it's a different experience. Break press, I recently pushed this up to 15% just to try to see what the impact was. It didn't really seem OP, so I'll probably leave where it's at. The big passing plays we had were honestly our guys coming down with catches in coverage. We had one blown coverage play. And then defensive pass rush is up to 50%. Fumbles we're leaving where they're at because there hasn't seemed to be an issue there. So those are where I have the gameplay sliders at currently. Yeah. One thing you can do too here, I think this is really cool. In-game, you can sample the audio you're going to set, so you can adjust the in-game crowd. Like you can have the commentary down all the way, and you can have the crowd up to like 80%. You can, put up the in-game. You have the ambiance, all this stuff. Then you can test it. When you go up to the audio sample, it'll give you an example of what it would sound like in the game, and you can tune it right here. So very cool quality of life. But anyway, guys, that is gonna wrap up this stream, man. I appreciate you all for coming through, hanging out with me, man. If you haven't grabbed the game yet, it's free. I 100%, and I appreciate you coming through, P. I'm looking forward to your stream today too, man. I'm excited to watch some gameplay, see if I nailed what you were hoping for. If not, got some room to do things. But I'll clarify, Maximum has not asked me to promote this game. They gave me one interview a year and a half ago from the gameplay developer who left the company 8 months ago. So it's not, I'm just telling you, this is my personal opinion. I'm enjoying the game. I think it's worth you downloading. I think it's worth giving it a try. And because they're giving everybody free Dynasty tickets who download it right now on PlayStation, you don't have anything to lose. I did to support them buy the Dynasty and franchise pack. But outside of that, you don't have to spend a single penny on this game to have a good experience. You don't. if you do find yourself seeing the potential, wanting them to help create more and more content, I suggest grab a season pass, grab a Dynasty, grab something to support them, to allow them to continue to drop. Yeah, game people never going to be happy, that's true, but if nothing else, this is a great game to play while you wait for College Football 26. And this is going to be a great alternative when you feel, I mean, hey, I made a video pointing last year, College Football Dynasty was really broken. You couldn't go more than 3 years in Dynasty because even with the player XP progression sliders all the way at 0 for all positions, after 4 years in the game, the amount of players rated 80 to 89 doubled. So you had twice as many talented players. So it wasn't even hard to rebuild a school. That's why you saw so many of the creators that do those rebuilds and stuff, they were doing 1 or 2 seasons. They knew. There's a chance that EA didn't fix it. And if they didn't, yeah, you can have a great experience for the first 2 seasons. After that, you're going to feel disappointed because you're like, everyone's good. So I didn't really rebuild nothing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming through the stream. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back with another one. I'm probably going to do that suggestion, put up a couple clips of what's really cool about this game, what's unique about this game, the attention to details, stuff like that. But I'll hopefully be back with another stream for you guys tomorrow. We got NBA Finals tonight, so definitely not then. But until then, y'all, peace.